busier than ever, perhaps, whatever, if they are key workers or whatever. So just want to talk through a few things there, how to sort of help you sort of, really sort of improve and just like stick to or like really improve your nutrition, okay? All right, so first of all, you need to sort of look and sort of perhaps have an idea of your meals, okay? And just obviously look at your sort of scenario, okay? That's you understand. Just become sort of, you can't, like, if someone's at home. Right, back. Sorry, the Wi-Fi dropped out then. So yeah, you got to look at what your scenario is. Okay, right. If you are at home, sort of, and working from home, okay, right. So you have got a bit more time. You are in control of what you're eating. You can prep your meals. Awesome. Okay, so then you got to look at, right, okay, what sort of what meals am I going to have today, and then sort of in the same thing, what foods do I need to buy from the supermarket? So again, you plan it out and you schedule it instead of just randomly, oh, what shall I have? I'll have a bit of this. Or when you go shopping, like, oh, I'll have a bit of this, have a bit of that. No, sort of try and have a sort of an idea of what you're going to buy. Have that shopping list, or have that sort of a game plan, okay? So then you know what meals you're going to eat today or through the week, okay? To communicate with your partner, the family, right? What should we have as our evening meals? So we'll make this tonight, and that lasts us perhaps tonight, and we can have tomorrow, and then like these nights we'll have this nights we'll have this, okay? Have that communication. And have that sort of that planning, that sort of that structure, okay? And then again, transfer that into your shopping as well. So right, when we go shopping or when we haven't delivered, okay, week, whatever, okay, we'll go on these days, and this is what we're going to get, okay? And all that, again, it's just like sort of having that structure, having that plan. Again, it makes everything, first of all, just so much less stressful and less chaotic, and then it's just easy to sort of stick to and know what you're doing, okay? Because you know, sort of, right, this is what I'm going to eat today, and this is what I need to prep. Again, it removes the sort of thing, the doubt and confusion, and you know exactly what you're eating, okay? So I'm making these 3 meals today. I'm going to prep this, and I'll have this will be evening, and this will last me sort of like 3 or 4 meals as well, okay? And this is what you sort of need to get perhaps in the habit of. So that's what a lot of my guys are doing. They're at home, they've got a lot more time to cook and plan and stuff. But on the other hand, again, there's a lot more sort of perhaps a lot more boredom, a lot more distractions. So you need to sort of like look out and just look at the environment you're in, okay? Perhaps what can you have if you are sort of craving stuff, okay? Like, so can you make better alternatives? And then sort of, if you are bored, okay, can you sort of treat that rather than eat, okay? Because boredom, like instead of just like rewarding yourself or just like fulfilling that by eating, okay? Because boredom eating, right? Go and do something else because you're bored. Go outside, go and play something, go and do something, go and like hit the garden, whatever. Go and learn or read something instead of like going towards the fridge or cupboards, okay? When you don't actually need to or want to. So this is what it's all about. Comes back to the environment you're in, and just sort of how you sort of the reactions you give to the sort of the cues or the habits you want to do. You want to sort of, I feel like eating. Like, are you really hungry? Or not, okay? If you are hungry, again, you go look at sort of what am I going to eat, okay? What's there? And then sort of, perhaps if it's constantly happening, what do I actually eat for my meals? Am I eating enough? Did I eat enough the right nutrients to fill me up? Okay, so this is what you got to look at and plan to sort of avoid those that boredom eating, that distractions, that nibbling, that snacking on like stuff that's sort of like, again, it's not needed, okay? Because snacking isn't bad. It just depends. Like if you're constantly doing it all day, like throwing biscuits in and just sort of, or like just eating it for the sake of it because you're watching Netflix all day or you're on the conference calls, then okay, do you need that, or can you have something else instead? Then you got to look at, okay, perhaps you are working, okay? So when you're able to eat, what are you in control of, okay? Like, so when you're in the house, are you able to cook? Are you able to prepare stuff? Or if not, then when do you need to sort of, how many meals do you need to prepare for? Whatever, okay? This is what you got to do. You got to assess your situation and then sort of plan it. That's all it is, okay? It comes back to having that plan in place. Right, okay, I'm working these shifts today. This is what my week is going to look like. This is where I normally go off track. This is where it's normally harder for me. I need to sort of like put something in there to like sort of to fix that problem, to fix that leak. And that's all it is with nutrition. And just because it comes back to sort of looking at your structure, looking at your schedule, where sort of the obstacles are, where you struggle with, if it's the afternoon, the mornings, the evenings, whatever, coming like finish after you come home from work, whatever, okay, then just like attacking that, okay, like so addressing that issue, you can fix everything else then, okay? And then start keeping improving from there. So again, it always comes back to sort of that planning and the sort of awareness, okay? Of knowing like what your sort of your lifestyle is looking, your days are looking like right now. Having that structure, having that plan, communicating with your partner, your family, whatever, whoever you're living with. So you know perhaps what you're having what day, like what you need to meal prep, or perhaps prep if you or you just as you eat it, what days you're going shopping, what you're going to have when you go shopping, what the environment's like, okay, how your fridge is laid out, what's in your cupboards, all these different things. Because again, if you've got sort of a load of like sweets, chocolate crisps all in the front of your cupboard, like in your face, or they're out on the sort of the side of the kitchen, then it's just like you need this. That's always going to be there. It's always going to be tempting you. You always have to use willpower to sort of like to say no. The alternative is just to remove them from that line of sight, okay? And just put them like at the back of the cupboard to make it harder. Put an obstacle in place, okay? Things like this. Same with the fridge, okay? Put stuff that you sort of perhaps you shouldn't really be eating. You don't want to eat. Put them at the back of the fridge, or sort of at the, like not in the front, the eye level, okay? Put the vegetables in the eye level. Stuff you should be eating, okay? And this is just things about creating an environment which allows you sort of to take it back, get distracted and not so as much. Because again, if I'm always having a beer, like a sort of like lemon or whatever, or like I'm just drinking all day, or I'm having so much wine, well, so much wine then, don't have so much in the house, okay? If you don't want to do something and you can't sort of use the willpower not to do it, then just remove it. Like sort of instead of relying on willpower, remove it from the environment, okay? Simple as that. Don't buy more wine. Don't sort of, or just tip the bottle out, whatever. Get rid of sort of like the sweets and the crisps and chocolate. If that's all we're always going to, and you don't want to be doing it, okay? And you can't control yourself, then get rid of it, okay? Simple. Remove it from the environment, okay? Remove it from this, hide it, okay? So I hope that helps, gents, just to give you sort of an idea of sort of how you can sort of, again, improve your nutrition now in this time. Again, it comes back to sort of, like that structure, that plan in the environment you're in. Those are the main principles you need to focus on. And that's what we've done with my guys, and why they're losing sort of, like, one of the guys, he's lost